When you give data to a data analyst, the end goal is to usually extract insights and provide solutions to the problems available. The type of problem you will encounter determines the type of analysis you will run, or in simpler terms, how you will analyze your data set. The basis of solving problem with data is all about asking the right question. I am of the school of thought that a data analyst needs to ask three very important questions, in which when they provide answers to this question, it will help them in extracting the most accurate insights from the data. What are these three questions, you may ask? Well, let's get into the video properly then. When it comes to the structure of data, there are basically two types: structured and unstructured data. A data set is said to be structured if it is in a table format, that is, it consists of rows and columns. Structured data is the most popular form of data, and a larger chunk of the time, data personnel comes across them. A lot of tools can be seen to align with the structured data, such as spreadsheet formats in Excel and Power BI, the usage of pandas and dplyr in Python and R respectively, just to mention a few. In simple terms, structured data is just easy to work with. On the flip side, we have the unstructured data, which is the data that do not come in table format. Data of those types include text, for example, the comment section of social media posts, audio, video, and so much more. The type of analysis that has been performed on this type of data includes sentiment analysis, text mining, topic modeling, natural language processing, image analysis, temporal modeling, and so much more. In as much as a larger chunk of your career you will be coming across the structured data, you should also know that analysis of unstructured data are actually gaining a lot of attention, and to a degree they are the one powering the idea of machine learning, AI, and deep learning. When the stakeholder sends you a CSV file that contains the data of the company within a particular time frame, then you have a static data. Just as the name sounds, a data is said to be static if none of its defining details, such as the columns or row, changes over the time of analysis. You were given a data consisting of 10,000 rows and 25 columns. That is what you will be using for your analysis, nothing more or less, unless you are performing data cleaning and preparation. Okay, you come across a static data more often when you perform research analysis, as the process is always being carried out over a fixed set of defining parameters. When your source of data changes over time, you have a dynamic data. This way, the output of your analysis is subject to change based on the changes occurring in the dataset. Performing analysis on data that is being stored in databases, which can be accessed by writing queries via the usage of SQL among other tools, is a perfect example of the usage of dynamic data source. My YouTube channel Analytics is a typical example of analysis from a dynamic source. The actions on my videos, such as the views, the likes, the revenue, and so much more, changes instantaneously and are recorded in real time in a database. The analytics results are not static but dynamic, as the behavior of my subscribers changes. Talking about changes, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also check out my other videos. I'm very sure that you will definitely enjoy them. One of the upsides of working with a dynamic source of data is that automation is possible. That is, since the event is repetitive, a model can be built to automate the process, and voila, this can get interesting and easy. When someone gives you a data set, there is a reason why they are doing that, and that is because they need you, the data analyst, to solve the problem at hand with the available data. So it only makes sense to ask for the problem statement and the stakeholders' aims and objective. Once you can get the answer to these questions, you can determine the type of analysis that you want to perform in order for you to be able to solve the problem at hand. Is the stakeholder interested in getting insight regarding the data and just want to have a general understanding of the data set? then this is where exploratory data analysis and descriptive analysis comes into the picture. At this point, you make use of key performance metrics among other details to pinpoint important information. Dashboards will be used to communicate the insight in the simplest way possible. If the stakeholder is interested in predicting the future from the past and present data, this is where the building of predictive models such as regression models and forecasting techniques comes into the picture. And if he or she is interested in making inference and conclusion on the data set, then inferential analysis is the technique to be used. An analyst might use a single step of analysis or a combination of two or more, but all analysis ends with prescriptive analysis, where a solution is prescribed. Do you think there are more questions that a data analyst can ask themselves in order for them to be able to extract the perfect insight from a data? Please go down to the comment section and drop those questions. I would be willing to hear from you. By answering these 3 key important questions, you will be able to ask the needed question in the context of the problem on ground, and in the long run, you will be able to extract accurate insight from your dataset. If you want to learn how to analyze datasets using Microsoft Excel, I have a video for you. You can check it out here. We'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.